Oh, y'all were already in the YouTube comments? That's crazy. My bad. We here. My apologies for the lateness. We were on playback, having like a post-game chop up. Tell me, man, if you haven't done this on playback yet, playback.tv/IHateSean. It's a wonderful time. I know of a place where you never get harmed. A magical place with magical charm. Playback, playback, playback. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right back to the winning ways. You love to see it. You love to see it. And we are 75% of the way there on the sweep. Sweep loading. You absolutely love to see it. The New Jersey Nets are food, and they're not even like good food. They're like insufficient. It's not even like they're just a snack. You feel me? You know the snack that you eat, and you like they're like Lay's chips. You know you can't have just one. Like you just eat the snack and you feel like it's still like There's some snacks that make me feel like I need another snack, and those are the snacks I try to stay away from. And the Nets, they're one of those snacks, man. They're easy work, 105 to 93. They got to stick around for a little bit. You feel me? They got hot in the first half. They were hitting half-court shots. Almost everything they threw up was going in. At no point was I worried about losing this game. You know, on playback gang in the building, playback.tv/IHateSean. Pull up with us if you're missing out. But on playback, we were chilling. And the whole time, just like, you know, they're going to find a way to lose. CT has this thing, lawful. Losers always will find untimely losses. And that's what happens. That's what happens. That's what I expected with the Nets. I knew their shots, every time we played them, it seems like they come out shooting hot, and then they kind of fizzle out because they're not that good, and they can't sustain that throughout an entire game. And they, first of all, Deuce McBride, bro. Deuce McBride. Deuce. I am so proud. I definitely fought with the marker, Ethan. I definitely fought with the marker. I am so proud of Deuce McBride. Like, he just continues to elevate his game. He continues to be whatever we need him to be, whether we need offense. He continues to bring the great defense every night. 6 for 12 from 3 tonight, getting to the basket, finishing in transition, breaking down the defense, setting up his teammates, doing all the things that a couple months ago, it seemed like weren't in his bag. It seemed like weren't in his bag. He's expanding his bag, and that's, you know, you can just see the work and the confidence and the trust in himself and from the coaches. And it's a beautiful thing to see. It's a beautiful development story. And not only just a beautiful development story, it's beautiful to have right now. To have a guy, I feel like I can depend on Deuce. I feel like I can trust Deuce. He's going out there and he's making it happen. And if you would have told me before the season started, this is where we'd be with Deuce right now, I wouldn't have believed. Not that I wouldn't have believed it, I just wouldn't have expected it. I wouldn't have expected it. And so I'm really proud of Deuce. I have the utmost confidence in Deuce. And not only am I proud of Deuce right now, like, this is like, it's raising Deuce's ceiling to me. Like, I can't tell you what Deuce's ceiling is right now. Like, with the defense he can play, with the way that he's shooting the basketball, with the way that he's improving getting to the rack, with the way that he's improving processing and, you know, breaking down the defense, he just continues to improve. He continues to improve, and the sky's the limit for Deuce McBride, and he's helping us so much, and I can't wait to see him be a major contributor in the playoffs. Like, I have a lot of trust in Deuce McBride. Shout out to him. Shout out to Dante DiVincenzo sniping tonight. Him and Deuce both sniping. Beautiful to see. So Deuce had 26 points, 2 boards, 3 assists, 9 of 16 from the field, 6 of 12 from 3. Dante had 31 points, 6 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, a block, 12 of 24 from the field, 4 of 13 from 3. And honestly, in that fourth quarter, he really put the game away. he went on like a run of his own. It might have been the third quarter, but I think it was the fourth. But he went on a run of his own and really put the game away. Hey, Dennis Smith Jr. is my guy, and I told him, hey, Dennis, I told you we was going to sweep y'all after the first game. I told you. He didn't play in that game. He was like, oh, nah, he was like, we're a bet. I was like, say less. And we're going to sweep them. We're right there. I'm not even going to say anything this time. I'm just going to wait until the sweep because I called it, because I knew it. The Nets may never beat us again. They haven't beaten us since they lost KD and Kyrie. I don't know when the Nets are going to beat us again. There's no time soon. They are so vastly inferior. It's crazy. And it's a beautiful thing. I love it. I love it. But yeah, he hit him with the baseline hezzy. Oh, no, not there. Sorry. And then the scoop layup with that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Dante was in his bag. Josh Hart, 13 boards all over the boards, man. Shout out my guy. 13 boards, 5 assists, a steal, a block, 3 of 8 from the field, all 3 from 3. I cannot wait until Josh's jumper starts falling again, because as somebody who has struggled with their jump shot in their life, there's points where, like, there's times where my jumper is amazing, and there's certain days, like I go to the gym, and if my jumper's on, good luck everybody else. But there's days where I'm apologizing to my teammates. I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, yo, and I said, I'm like, yo, I'm going to the basket. I'm just going to the basket the rest of the day because the shot's clearly not working. So I know what it feels like. So when Josh is putting these up, every time he's putting up a shot, he's like, there's a lot of thinking going on, even though he doesn't want to. It's like, yo, I need this to go in. And some of them, not so much this game, but other games, they've like rolled out a little bit. It gets stressful. It gets really stressful when you are trying to believe in your jumper and it's not going in. You just feel like you're doing the team a disservice when you shoot. You got to shoot the ball. You got to take those shots. He's getting good looks. He's got to take them. And I'm looking forward to, I need him to see one go in. Sometimes you got to see one go in so you can feel a little bit better, even if you end up shooting 1 for 5. So, all right, cool. One went in. You can mimic the muscle memory of that one. So I'm looking forward to a jumper going back in because he's playing really good basketball. He's defending well. He's rebounding well. He's still creating for others. He just can't get that jumper to go. And I can see the pain for him every time. I can see him like stressing it when he misses. So I'm looking forward to seeing the jumper go back down. But shout out to Josh Hart, man. Isaiah Hartenstein. Hey, man. Hey, I'm not going to lie. Isaiah Hartenstein is on a tear. Breeze made the point. I'm pretty sure it was Breeze. Yeah, Breeze made the point on playback. He was like, yo, ever since that Mitch notification hit that he was full practicing, our hearts been going crazy. And it's like, hey, man, whatever makes it happen is wonderful. But I'm glad that, he seemed to kind of recover from the injury, the Achilles. He seems to be back playing at full strength a little bit. He's back to himself. He's killing the boards. And he's scoring left and right. The 2-man game between him and Jalen has been wonderful. The way that Jalen is finding him in the pick and roll, pick and pop, whatever in the short roll, when teams try to double, he's just been phenomenal. He's getting that floater down. He's hitting the boards, getting second chance opportunities. Iheart has been playing phenomenally. He was fantastic, both ends of the floor. Shout out to Isaiah Hartenstein, man. This is wonderful. With him playing this way, we're way better. We're way better. And honestly, with the game we got from Iheart tonight, from Iheart, Deuce, and Dante, that's how you win a game by double digits when your best player struggles and you're missing 3 starters. Jalen Brunson had 17 points, 4 boards, 8 assists, 7 of 24 from the field, 29%, 3 of 4 from 3. And the craziest thing about Jalen 7 for 24 and the 29% is that a lot of those, at least 6 of those, are shots that like went in and out, like didn't stay down. He hit Claxton with a mean. He hit it with like a footwork clinic on the right post in the first half. And it just rolled out. He had a few of those just floated, just don't stay down, So he got good looks. He got the same looks he always gets. They just didn't stay down. I'm not worried about that at all. But it's nice to not have that affect us in a game where we're undermanned and have Jalen Brunson struggle that way. We got the performance we got out of Deuce, the performance we got out of Dante, and the performance we got out of Iheart really helps to withstand that. So shout out to those guys. As far as the bench, good thing we got a lot of the Deuce and Dante and Iheart, because boy, can I not depend on Bogey. I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, he only played 7 minutes, but that's part of why. We're not getting any production out of him. Alec Burks had 15 minutes tonight, 5 points, 2 boards, 1 assist, 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. Honestly, Alec Burks' box score is pretty terrible, but I wasn't too upset with his play today. I'm not gonna, and maybe that speaks to how much he's lowered my expectations. but he didn't piss me off seeing him on the court today. So I'm cool with Alec Burks right now. Shoot better next game, please. Funny thing about Alec Burks, he does not see the extra pass. The extra pass does not exist to Alec Burks. There was one play, he ended up hitting the shot, thankfully, but he took a three, he missed it. We got the rebound, kicked it back out to him, and actually, no, he got the ball. Deuce is in the corner wide open. He didn't swing it. He shot it. I'm like, damn. We get the rebound, kick it back out. Deuce is open again. Didn't swing it, shot it, but he made the shot. But he doesn't see the extra pass. He's shooting the ball. It's honestly kind of funny. Really confused about the precious minutes. Jericho played 18 minutes. He had 7 boards, so shout out to that. Jericho has not played well as of recent. He was better in the second half. He was awful in the first half. I have not enjoyed Jericho Sims' minutes, unfortunately. I can't wait till Mitch gets back. I don't understand why we didn't just play Precious at the 5 when iHeart wasn't playing. Precious didn't even play in the second half. Kind of confusing to me. But at the same time, I feel like Tibbs is kind of doing a template thing where he's getting ready for Mitch to come back. He's probably going to bring Mitch back off the bench, so he's having Jericho simulate what Mitch is going to be doing right now so that he can insert Mitch right there. I don't know that. It's just that's kind of how Tibbs does things a lot of times. He's been more, innovative lately. But if that's what he's doing, hey, we won the game, whatever. But please make that Mitch come back next game. I'm not liking what I'm seeing from Jericho right now, and I don't want him playing. And yeah, that's about it. So with that said, damn, I ran. Sometimes I'll be rambling. I forget that I'm not supposed to ramble that long. I apologize. That's 11 minutes of rambling after already starting the show late. But we are here now, so let's get to the intro. Let's get to the comments. And let's get up out of here so you guys can all enjoy your Saturday. All right. Shout out Tyler. Tyler's Deuce's performance today is his Tyler game, just like Ice Spice. Quick had the Ice Spice game. And in this instance, Deuce has a wonderful relationship. Love the young lady. So this is just, Tyler being able to see greatness up close and just, know that he's that guy. That's all. But, great game. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Prosperity with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Prosperity. I Hate Sean, and the Knicks got a wonderful matinee dub today against the Nets, 105-93, because we are simply better than them, and they're trash, and we won't lose to them anytime soon, and we're going to sweep them, as I said before the season, as I said from last season, as I said after the first win, as I said after the second win, and as I'm saying right now, after the third win. I know food when I see food, and that over there is a seafood boil. No, kidding. That was a reach. I'm sorry. It would be cool, but I called him a snack earlier, so it's not the same. It doesn't hit the same. I'm sorry. Let's get to the comments. Ethan said, death, taxes, and cooking the Brooklyn bums. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm cooking up. I'm in the kitchen. Yes, sir. Scottish Taco said, Devo and Deuce put those bum-ass Nets in a spliff. Nets pack in the air. Is gas or what? There is no scenario where they still be alive right now. Can't even do it. Kyle Getty said, whole league is food, and yet we're still doubted every damn day. Can't wait to make all these media fools look stupid when OG Randall and Mitch are back. Talk that talk, Kyle. Talk that talk. We get healthy. It's scary hours for the entire league. Ethan said, the whole crowd chanting dudes when he puts up the shot is my new favorite thing. It is beautiful. It is beautiful and has to continue from here on out. I'm so glad it's happening. Because honestly, that's what I'm doing at home. Every time it gets one to Deuce, I'm like, Deuce, put out today. It's like every single time. And it's crazy because I expect it to go in. That's the point we reach with Deuce. That's how I know. Like I say, basketball for me as a fan watching, there's numbers, there's analytics, there's all this stuff. Of course, for me, it's like the eye test is the heart test. How do I feel before I think? When the ball is getting swung to you, how do I feel? Do I feel like this is a good – like with Bogey, I have no trust in Bogey right now. When the ball gets swung to Bogey, even though he's supposed to be a sniper, I feel nothing. I'm like, oh boy, box out, crash the boards. Who's got backcourt responsibility? When the ball gets swung to Deuce, I feel like it's cash every single time. And the misses don't sway me. I still feel like the next one is cash. I have so much trust in Deuce right now. And it looks like the form is pretty much identical every single time. It's work. He's put the work in, and he's reaping the benefits right now, and so are we as a team. It's a beautiful thing to see, man. I'm so proud of Deuce McBride. Boom, boom. Deuce jersey on the way. ASAP, talk that talk, Kyle. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's only right. It's only right. Ethan said, when OG, Randall, and Mitchell on the court, I'm going to break stuff. I need it expeditiously. Need it, bro. Oh, my goodness. With every passing day, I'm just like, yo, like, I need it. It feels like SpongeBob in a tree dome. I need it. Scottish Taco said, I need us fully healthy for the playoffs. I want the whole league to witness what we would do. Nah, facts. I need that chip. I need that chip. F what they witnessing. I need that chip. And I think it's very attainable. We're at full health, at full strength. Show me my opponent. They got to see us. Kyle said, not a single team want to see us fully healthy. Not a single one. Not a single one. Ethan says 17-2 in OG Anunoby games, 17-1 in games with OG and Brunson. We are an unstoppable force when healthy. Talk that shit. Precisely. I need it. They don't want to see us. All we got to do is get healthy, bro. I'm not worried about nobody else. I'm not going to lie. It's nice to have the Cavs losing. I expect that from them. I want to take that 3 seed, but I feel like the 3 seed is ours if we just get healthy because I don't see us losing. And I know the other teams are going to lose. I don't see us losing. Boom. The sequence said, Deuce has literally become everything we wanted from Grimes. A tough defender that's knocking it down from 3. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. And I'm not going to lie. It hurt to trade Grimes. I love Quentin Grimes. I kind of wish he was still here, especially with what we got for the trade. I wish we would have just kept Grimes, honestly. But I'm not going to harp on that for sure. But, I'm really proud of Deuce. And I feel like Deuce is, he's really leapfrog. What we're getting out of Deuce, like you said, is everything one of Quentin Grimes. And he's being aggressive. And he's fully capable of it. So, shout out to Deuce. I'm really proud of him. And it's beautiful that Knicks fans expected to go and yelling Deuce while he's releasing. He's built our trust. He earned that. He earned the Deuce chance when he's shooting. And it's so beautiful. And that's going to go crazy in the playoffs. And Deuce, we're reaching the point now where Deuce needs very substantial minutes in the playoffs. I'm excited. Big Task Gang said regular stuff at this point. Regular stuff, man. We here. Leah said and driving to the rim now aggressively, getting to the rack, finishing left hand, right hand, don't matter. Love to see it. Ethan said no boy on in the second half. No Bog disappointment, as Blood called him. And Neil calls him Andrea Bojanani. But he didn't play in the second half? You're right. Yeah, he didn't play in the second half. Thank God, man. Boy was trash. Boy been trash for us. Scott Taco said, yeah, Sean, what's good, brother? How you feeling? What's going on? Ethan said the gang's on here. Now that's crazy they were here before me. That's beautiful. Like I said, we were on playback, having some post-game conversations. I'm telling you, if you guys haven't joined us on playback, you got to join us on playback. It's a great time. Playback.tv/IHateSean. Pull up. You don't want to miss out. Leah said to start to getting back to them things, territory. Talk about it. We got Detroit next. Yeah, we got to mop that. Emmanuel said, yes, sir. Ethan said, dude had a chip, a napkin, and a penny, and somehow it's peak comedy. Bro. Chip, show him the door, please. Come on, man. Come on. Peak comedy. Leah said, great second half push from our guys after a sleepy first half. As y'all say, winners find a way to win and losers find a way to lose. Talk about it. Kept seeing on the screen, 9-0 run by the Knicks in the second half. We just pulled away. That's all we had to do. That team can't play with us for 48 minutes. Excuse me. Wesley said, today will be known in Knicks history as the Tyler game. The Tyler game indeed. Deuce's jump shot was water. Ethan said, I'm acting like you're in phone with the market. I was tragic. Truly tragic. I can't believe I did that. Leah said, you love to see confidence. Facts. Leah said 700 plus and McBride 20 plus. I remember he would never show up on the parlays. That is beautiful. And that's a beautiful cash that 700 plus too. Shout out Yaz. That was a great play. McGillis and Mike said this game had me sweating into the fourth quarter, but it was a huge relief to see other players stepping up when Brunson was having an off game. Shout out to the Deuce, Hart, iHeart and Dante DiVincenzo. Shout out to the guys, man. Shout out to the guys to be undermanned and still have everybody else step up and carry us when when our superstar has an off night. Excellent. What more can you ask for? If half of Jalen's shots go in, this is a runaway laugher. Leah said Deuce and Devo for a combined 57 points today. 57 points and 10 threes. Love to see it. Love to see it. Absolutely beautiful. 57 points from the two guys out there next to Jalen. Come on, man. Come on. And it wasn't a 57 that got in Jalen's way. Like we said, Jalen shot 29%. He was 7 for 24. So it's like Jalen could have still gotten his 30-something, and those guys could have had 57. You love that. You love that. Uncle Al said, dude, I'm not going to lie, man. I was conflicted. We rock with Tyler and all. You feel me? The jumper was water. And, I'm sure Tech has a highlight reel up already with Tyler for the Deuce game. Shout out Tech. Never misses. IQ for 3. But true representation. True representation, man. That's what it's really all about, man. Shout out my guy. Really proud of him, man. Really proud of Deuce. Wesley said, I remember Deuce's West Virginia and Westchester highlights and being excited to see him on our bench. Now look at us. Bro, yeah, when he was going, dropping 40 and 10 in the G League, and it was like, yo, what happens when he gets up here? And he was kind of a deer in headlights. He's fully ready to go. And he's showing that offensive firepower now. You love to see it. And he's still, an absolute menace and dog defensively. Eden said Deuce was dropping like 40 a night in the G League. I knew what was going on. See, we're on the same page. Leah said, normalize drinking breast milk so Josh can talk about it openly. That's his special drink. Eden said, what? What are we talking about? Hey, man, listen. If we gotta celebrate breast milk for Josh's jumper to go in, then hey, man, everybody get a sip. Consensually, of course, of like your own person. Don't just be sipping random people's breast milk. But everybody do what you gotta do. Whatever, Josh, we support you. And the jumper's gonna fall. I believe it, brother. Keep shooting. Wesley said, Leo, you want timeout? Go to the time corner. Think about your action. Y'all hilarious. CT, I really like to get 50 wins on the season, brother. We well on our way. Talk that talk. Wesley said 50 wins is definitely in our future. It's right there. 50 is on the way for sure. 50. We on the way. I cannot wait. It's gonna be a glorious time. It's gonna be a hell of a show when we get that 50th win. What we have to do now, we got to win like 7 more games for that, I think. Something like that. Close to it. Substance said, finally to the point where the crowd is screaming, Deuce, when he puts up a shot. Substance is beautiful. It's poetic. Breeze said, Deuce manual quickly. Hey, the production he's giving us right now, whether it's off the bench or whether they got to put him in the starting lineup in the way he's locking up, Deuce manual quickly indeed, man. Hey, shout out my guy Quick, by the way. I also just saw on the timeline that he lost his uncle, and that's why he's away for personal reasons. So shout out to Quick, shout out to the Quickly family, and prayers out to him and his family. And I hope for healing and peace for them. It's really unfortunate. Him and RJ at the same back to back with losses in the family. That's tough. Shout out to our guys, man, and their families. Brendan McTeague said a lot of positives. Here are a few things that piss me off. Sims, Boyan, and not benching starters. So a lot of positives. Sims definitely pissing me off. Boyan is definitely pissing me off. Not benching starters is not bothering me so much. He sat Jalen. It was 2 minutes left in the game. We were up by 14. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really the last minute and a half of the game is not so important. Gotta rest these guys for the last minute. It's a 12 to 14 point game. It's yes, it's over, but it's not a 30-point game. I'm not gonna cry about not sitting the starters for the last 2 minutes of the game in a 12-point game. Nerdo787 said matinee W's feel amazing. Facts. We got the rest of the day ahead of us in the next one already. It's a beautiful thing. Ben Husband said, as a fan from UK, I breathe for these early starts. I love that for you. We had Giannis in playback, and he was like, "Oh, it's 6 p.m. over here. He's in France." So I love that for y'all, getting to watch the games at more reasonable times. Shout out to you. Every time there's a matinee, I will think about y'all and the time you put in. You feel me? Y'all be over there like 2 or 3 a.m. watching the games, tapped in, and respect for that forever. Ethan said we was really 17 and 65 at one point. It was all worth it. Finals run soon. Hey man, what we had to survive through makes it even sweeter to get what we're about to get. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Boom. CT said, talk about it, Mega Man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Finals run soon. We on the way. Bog disappointment is crazy. Hey, I'm telling you, between Blood and Neil, it's not safe for people who struggle. It's not safe for players who struggle. Mostly Neil, though. Neil be cooking people. But yeah, Bog disappointment. Blood and Neil are some shooters. Ben Husband said, a wise man once said, I don't see teams, I see food. Food, Ben, you know the vibes. Come on, man. National Buffet Association. Everywhere I look, I see food. The sequence said, hopefully we come out aggressive early against the Pistons. I know they mad from how last game went. Nah, in fact, we got to stomp them. We got to stomp them so it's not even close. There's nothing to talk about. Like, I want to make it very – I don't want to be in a dogfight with the Pistons again. I don't care how many people are missing. Stomp them. J-Rock said there is not a single person outside Knick Nation that want us healthy. Hashtag NBA Fears NYK. Talk that talk, J-Rock. Talk that talk. They don't want to see us. They don't want to see us. Come on now. Ethan says, Sean, we can't endorse breast milk. There's no way. Hey, man, look, whatever people choose to do in their family units, in the sanctity of their home, you feel me? If that gets Josh Hart shooting threes and knocking them down again, I'm in full support. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, man. Ben Husband said, why not us? Why not us? And now from why not us, they got to see us. They got to see us. Run with us or run from us. Either way, we running shit. It's time for it. It's time for it. And with that said, the end of the show. Great game. Great vibes. Appreciate y'all pulling up. You know the vibes always. It's a matinee. I mean, it's Saturday afternoon. You could have been anywhere in the world. And look where you ended up. Greatly appreciated. Love you guys from the bottom of my heart. We're back to our winning ways. It feels much better. Shout out to Deuce, being an excellent player on a nightly basis. Not even just a good bench guy at this point. Just a really, really, really great player for us and consistent and dependable and reliable. I'm so proud of him. And once again, shout out to Tyler. You know, she pulls up courtside, got a front row seat to see how wonderful the game was and to see the Deuce's jump shot is water. And with that said, everybody have a wonderful night. Craig, appreciate you. Bless up. Everybody have a wonderful night, a wonderful weekend. Until next time, adios. Oh, shit. Ethan said, peace, y'all. Detroit is food. That's a fact. Also, tonight's Essentia, post-game prosperity, Pinky out player of the game, Deuce McBride. 26 points, excellent defense, continues to be consistent. Honestly, Deuce McBride and Dante DiVincenzo together. 31, 6, and 5 for Dante. Amazing. Fourth quarter takeover. Deuce with the early start and the consistency throughout the game. 6 12 from 3. 57 points between the two of them. You know, I'll drink to that. Never let your pinky touch a bottle of Essentia. It's classless. Everybody have a great night. Love y'all.